I swear, I be like this close to quitting every freaking day. So y'all just make sure, if y'all want to do MDS, just know that this is what goes on, okay?
Best kept secret.
Hey you guys, good morning. Welcome back, or welcome to another video, girl.
You're such a man. You got the whole world in your hands, but you be playing, fucking all.
Hey y'all, so if y'all are new, my name is Bria. I film all things beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and nursing. And as you read by the title, girl, we is filming a day in the life of an MDS nurse. So yeah, girl. Right now I am dressed. I'm finna head out for work. Y'all, I just got my Cherokee hat on today because my hair ain't looking so good this morning, and I didn't feel like flat ironing, and I didn't feel like doing nothing to it. So I just put on my little surgical hat, and then I got on my black coat with my green scrubs. So at the end you should see like a haul, a try on haul. I don't know if it's gonna be a try on haul or just me showing you exactly what I got, because the scrub bus came to my job yesterday, and then I got a whole bunch of scrubs. So yeah, and this is one of my new scrubs. Well, some of it is my new scrubs. Yeah. So right now I'm dressed. I'm finna get my bag together and I'm finna head out. My boyfriend is actually chauffeuring me today. If that's how you even say the word. My boyfriend is actually driving me to work today. He's gonna be my driver today. Because I have to get some things situated with my license, which probably will be today, I'm not sure. So he is taking me to work. If it sounds like I'm whispering, I kind of am. He just got off work not too long ago, and he's upstairs sleeping, but I'm finna wake him up because we gotta go. So yeah, I'm finna head out for work, and I'm gonna just take y'all along with me today on this MDS day. It couldn't be no better day to film, because I know today is gonna be hectic. I know I got a lot of assessments, I know I got a lot of stuff to do, so I just want to show y'all like the real of what I do every day and why I say I be so stressed. So yeah, I'm finna head out right now. It is, hold on girl, let me see. It is 8:06 and I really don't have a set time to be there. Normally I like to get there between 8:30, 8:40. My morning meeting starts at 9:30 and there's some stuff that I have to get done before I go, like situated before I go to the morning meeting, because I have to present stuff at the morning meeting. So yeah, I'm finna head out. I'm probably finna go to Wawa to get me some coffee, and I don't want to talk y'all to death, so I see y'all at work. Bye girl. So right now I'm just getting my bag together, finish putting my stuff in here. And one thing, if you guys are not sure, like familiar with what MDS is, so I have a whole video discussing my job and exactly what I do. So just make sure y'all go and watch it. I'm gonna see if I'm able to leave stuff in the cars. I gotta figure out how to do it. But if it's not up there, then make sure it's not that far back. I got a whole sit down video discussing it because it's a lot. But yeah, just getting my stuff together. Normally I would pack a lunch bag and also do my iced coffee at home, but not today. I ran out of iced coffee for one, and I just don't feel like packing a lunch today because what I have, I really don't want it. And yeah, so I'm finna head out to work. So I want to get there in a good time so I can sit down and actually get my stuff together before I go. So yeah, again, sorry if it sounds like I'm whispering, because like I said, I am, but we finna head out. I'm finna get him up anyways and we finna head out. So I'll probably see y'all at Wawa or either when I get to work. Yeah girl. Good morning, you guys. Well, not good morning because I already said good morning to y'all, but now I am in the office. So let me see if I can sit y'all up so I don't have to hold y'all. Yeah, so I'm not, y'all, the coffee is good. I got, y'all seen what I ordered because I recorded it, but it's the creme brulee brew coffee. Ugh, ice brew coffee from Wawa. It's so good. But yeah, so normally when I leave the day before, if it's something that I have to follow up with the next day, I'll leave it on my desk so when I come in I don't forget. So I got a couple things up here that I have to follow up on. And yeah, so the first thing I do, I'm gonna just show y'all, let y'all know the first thing I do. So when I first come in to work, the first thing I do is I check the dashboard on our network, what we use for the building. So we use point click here, which is computerized. We don't use books, we use all computer. We have some paper charts here, but we don't write nothing. Everything is in the computer. So if you don't know, and if you have not watched my previous video, I am an MDS nurse. I am a licensed practical nurse, but I specialize in MDS. I'm an MDS coordinator. I have an office job. So as you can hence the office job, this is basically what I do all day. I go out and I speak with patients. I go in and out of meetings. I'm part of management, but I'm not working hand in hand with residents. That's not my normal duty of a job. Now if I pick up extra shifts like a 3 to 11 or whatever shift I stay over on a cart, then I work hand in hand with, you know, the I do hands on with the residents. But as my actual MDS coordinator position, no, I am office based, computer based. This is what I do all day. So, and I wear scrubs because it's just easy for me. It's more comfortable. I am a very hands-on nurse, so even if I'm in this building, I mean in this office, and there's something going on with the resident, or a resident needs something, or and the CNA not available, the nurse is not available, I always, you know, offer my services. So this is just very comfortable for me. For instance, the other day they called a code blue. I cannot see myself responding to a code blue with, I mean, of course I would have to, but with business casual clothing, it's not, I'm not comfortable in that. I'm comfortable in this. So yeah, that was just a little background. Okay, so when I first come in, I check my dashboard. So my dashboard, you could customize it however you want to. If you're familiar with point click care, I don't know about any other type of network because I only use point click care, but what I like to do is I check my dashboard, and on the dashboard it shows me any recent discharges, any recent admissions, any payer changes, because that means a lot to me, because for any admission, discharge, payer change, I have to open an assessment. So the admissions is the most important ones, because the discharges I already know in advance because we have morning meetings and we talk about it in the morning meeting, so I already know about that. That's not very, I mean, it's important because the assessment has to be opened correctly for the correct date and everything, but the admissions is the most important because I have to keep these in my mind for when I go to morning meeting. I want to know if their payer source is correct on here, because their payer source is a big thing for me, because I have to know, you know, whatever their payer source is determines what kind of assessment they get open. So last night we got last night we got 3 new admissions, and that's a lot because I have to do a lot with these 3 admissions on top of my everyday work. Now with these 3 admissions, I have to go in, like I said, check their payer source. I also have to scrub their chart, which I probably do after morning meeting. Sometimes if I have it in the morning meetings in the next 25 minutes. If I have the time when I come in, that's why I like to come in a little bit earlier. I like to scrub the chart before then, so we could talk about it, or any issues that I have, I could talk about it in the morning meeting. But that's not necessary for the first thing I do, but I like to get an idea of what's going on when I go into the morning meeting. So we have 3. I knew about the discharge. It happened yesterday. I knew about that. And so that's the first thing I do. So now I got these 3 in mind because, like I said, I have a lot to do with these 3 missions, and I'll show y'all that after morning meeting. So that's a note to myself. The next thing I do, every morning meeting, every day, I have a meeting myself that I do, and it's on any managed care or any Medicare residents, because we have to talk about these residents every day. I have to see if there's any changes with them, anything that I need to know, because I hate to say it like this because I'm a nurse and it's hard trying to be a nurse and a business person, but I'm the money making person in the building. So anything that's new that can benefit us and make us more money, I need to know that, because I may need to open another assessment to capture that so I can get the money. You get what I'm saying? So what I do is I open a report, and it's called benefit days remaining. So it let me know when each patient 100 days is up, because with Medicare managed care they give you 100 days, and I'm the one that keep track of those 100 days. So I let the team know, hey, their 100 days coming up, what's their discharge plan, what is going on, what is they doing, is they staying long term, what is it, you know, or if they're a COVID patient, you know, their 14 days coming up, they need to be tested. Like, that's my duty. So I print out enough. Normally I do like 10 copies because it's probably 10 of us that's in that meeting, and I give it to all the managers, and it's printing. But I give it to all the managers, and we literally go through the list and we talk about them and anything that's pertinent that I need to know, or, you know, we need to know like their discharge plan, like if their time is approaching, we know their discharge plan, all kinds of stuff. But basically these are the ones that's managed and Medicare, because they are the ones that make the most money. I hate to even sound like this because my position is literally about the money. Of course nursing too, but the main thing is about the money. So I'm figuring out, is there anything that I need to open or what I need to do to capture those things that make the money in the building. You have the whole ID team there. You have DON, therapy, all unit managers, social service, dietary. You have everybody, and this is our everyday meeting. But on Wednesdays it's the same as that meeting, but it's more in depth. is a more in-depth, it's a different type of form. But I think I can show you. I'm gonna try to show y'all guys, and I'm gonna take out the patient's name. Let me see if I can do that, just to give y'all an idea of what it looked like. So this is what it looks like. Hopefully y'all can see that. Bring out the light. But as you can see, that is the date up here. And then it has their admission date. On this side is the patient's name, but it has the admissions date, their 100 days, if they're used any prior days, how many days they have already used, and how many days they have remaining. So this is the report that everybody gets. And we literally go through the patients and talk about them every morning. That is my duty every morning. And it's very important that we do this every morning. So yeah, that's one of my duties. So I just printed all these off, and this is what I present when I come to morning meeting after the administrator do his big meeting and go around and ask everybody, you know, what they got for today, what they're doing today, blah blah blah. So that is what I'm doing now. It's 9:15. I have 15 more minutes. So another thing that I do in the morning, which I have already done, is we do room rounds. So every manager now have room rounds, and what we do is we go to each room and we figure out if they have any issues from staff last night. We ask some questions like, have your call bill been answered? Do they give you ice water? Are they nice? Or, you know, just stuff like that. Have you had any issues? Are you in any pain? This, I see if they're shaved, if they're groomed, if their room is cleaned, if anything is broken, if anything needs to be fixed. Because like I said, when I go to morning meeting, everybody is there, every department is there, and then I let them know what I've seen in my rooms, if there was anything, and then they can fix it. So we're trying to like minimize the amount of grievance and complaints that we have in the building, which I've already done that. I really didn't have anything, issues going on with my room. There's nothing really going on in the rooms that I have. And if it's something that I do see and it can be fixed, I fix it. I don't need to go to the department. So if it's something like linen on the floor or trash and something, I can easily do that. I don't have to let housekeeping know or anybody know, because I can do it. But you get just what I'm saying. So if it's like the room is dirty, the floor needs to be mopped, the floor needs to be swept, then okay, when I go to morning meeting, I can let housekeeping know that this is what needs to be done. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't want to talk to y'all to death. I'm finna finish what I gotta do before I go to morning meeting, and then I will see y'all when I get out of morning meeting. So yeah, I'm like, my camera about to die, and I don't like that. So bye. Y'all, so right now I'm gonna head to morning meeting. I have this cart here that I can put like all my charts and stuff on, or anything that I have to bring to the morning meeting, but I'm not bringing it. I don't really like to bring it. I'm gonna just bring my whole bag that has my laptop and stuff in there, because that's mainly what I need, and my charger to my laptop, because we sit in there for a long time. So yeah, I'm finna head out to the morning meeting, and I'm gonna be switching back from my phone to my camera, because I don't want my camera to die, and I'm not finna bring a big camera to morning meeting. So yeah, I just want to let y'all know that I'm heading out to morning meeting. It is now 9:30 and it starts at 9:30, so I need to hurry up and get in there. So yeah, I'll see y'all at the morning meeting. Hey you guys, so right now it's 11:54. I'm about to head back into the conference room because I'm gonna do my portion of the meeting. We had to start it off a little bit later today than normal, because normally we would start the meeting right at the morning meeting and be done by now, but I had to come back to my office because I had to meet with the doctor to get him to sign his certs for his patients, which I'm going to talk about that when I do my new admissions and everything that I have to do with them. But we starting off a little bit late today, so I'm on my way to the conference room. My meeting starts in 1 minute, 11:55. I planned for it to be this time because there's things we got to discuss. We can't just go over, just not do the meeting. So I'm gonna head on to the conference room. Just want to give you guys an update, and when I come back I can talk more about what is it that I'm doing. So I'll be back.
Drought and famine, natural disasters, my baby
So I'm back from that meeting, y'all. It was a tedious, long, aggravating ass meeting. I swear, I be like this close to quitting every freaking day. I'm over it. But I'm back in my office, and now it's time to get my work done. Like I told you guys, the meeting that I hold is for all like managed care, Medicare residents, and anything new with the resident, any room changes, any discharging, anything with pair changes, we all have to sit and talk about it. So that's basically what the meeting is about. And today was rough because we had a lot of COVID patients that were long-term that went positive. So they all went on this Medicare waiver. I'm not gonna go into detail with that because that's a lot. But basically they switched from managed care to Medicare on a waiver, and you only could switch for, you know, certain reasons. Only like 3 reasons that you can switch. But they only stay on this waiver for 14 days, which is their quarantine days. And after that, they have to test negative. If they don't have no symptoms or no decline in ADL, then we take them off Medicare, which means like, you know, therapy, no more any of that, and we put them back on to managed care. So this is very tedious because you cannot keep them on the waiver no longer if they don't need it, because it's just a waiver. And it's like 1:37, and then that's why I be here so late, because I get out of meetings late and then I have to still do my work, which is not going to take 4 hours to do. It's going to take a whole 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? So why do I look orange? Like, be for real. But okay, so I told you guys that I was going to show you what I do with my new residents that's coming. I have 3, so I'm going to show you what I do with 1. So I have my laptop over here. I don't know if I can show y'all my laptop over here. So the first thing I do is I check the patients, who the patient is. I check the doctor. I'm going to print off a face sheet ×2 because I'm going to need 2 different copies for when I give one to the receptionist to schedule the care plan meeting, and also for my tracker for like managed and Medicare patients. I need a face sheet. And after I do that, I'm going to go into my MDS assessments, because like I said, every patient gets a MDS assessment. This patient is Medicare, which is top dollar, top paying. So every resident gets an entry assessment. So whatever day they came in, this patient came in on the 20th, so their entry assessment is going to be on the 20th. That's just a quick assessment stating like their name, their Medicare number, if they're married, where did they come from, what is their race and room numbers, you know, just basic stuff about the patient. So every resident gets that. And then the next one is their admission and their 5 days. So I have to, every resident get an admission, regardless if they're Medicare, managed, or private, and they get it on the 8th day that they're here. So he came in on the 20th, so you would count 8 days. So his will be on the 27th. His admission will be on the 27th. And on the above, just an admission, and then save. So now the 5 day will also be on the 8th day as well. But if they had any IV fluids in the hospital, then to capture the IV fluids, because the IV fluids make the money for the building, because I told you this is a money making building, I mean a money making position. So I would have to find out if they had any IV fluids, not antibiotics, anything like that, but IV fluids. So like sodium, dextrose, anything like that. And if they had it, then I can capture that, and I would just have to start the 8 days on the last day they had their IV. So if they had the IV, they came in on the 20th, they had the IV on the 19th, so I would start the admission, I mean the 5 day, 8 days after the IV. You get what I'm saying? So I can capture that on my 7-day look back, because every assessment is a 7-day look back. So I won't be able to capture the IV if they didn't get it on the day that they left. if that makes sense. I'm sorry, y'all. MDS is a whole totally different world. If you just, I know y'all probably like, girl, what the fuck is you talking about? But this is what I go through. So yes, the last date he had an IV fluid was the 19th. So his 5-day, which is, admission is very important, but the 5-day is where you want to make sure all information is in there, because that's what they look at. That's where they get their code and stuff from for when it's time to bill and pay, when it's time to bill Medicare, because that's what Medicare, that shows everything that we had to do for that resident. So the 5-day is very important and pertinent that you do everything correctly. So he had IV fluids the 19th. So his 5-day will actually be the 26th. So a day before his admission. And the 5-day is similar to the admission assessment. It's just more information and more stuff you have to do and more stuff you have to input, because that is the assessment that determines how much the building is going to get paid for that resident, for all what I put in there, what all I said we had to do for this resident. And please go back to look at my other video when I was explaining MDS in more depth, because it has more information than what I'm telling you now. You'll have a better understanding of what I'm saying if you go back and look. So I open every admission, I go through and do that, and I open their assessment, all their assessments. So all his assessments is open. He has his entry, he have his 5-day, he have his admissions. So then now I'm going to go to diagnoses. This patient came in for COVID. I know that because he's on our COVID unit. Now, if there wasn't, then I will go into documents, looking at hospital records to see what their admitted diagnosis was, and I would put it in. But I know for a fact this patient is COVID, so I already know COVID. ICD-10 code, which is U07.1, because I can't forget that. We determine a diagnosis. So when I'm going through the patient's charts and looking at what all they went to the hospital for and they passed diagnoses, I have to determine which would be their primary diagnosis, and it has to be something acute. And PCC also, which is the network that we use, would tell you what's an appropriate diagnosis. So in MDS, certain stuff give you a higher pay. So COVID will automatically give you top dollar high pay, but there's things like metabolic encephalopathy. If a patient has that, that will automatically be my primary diagnosis if it was not resolved in the hospital, because that's a top dollar paying thing. Diabetes is one, COPD is another one, but it has to be, it cannot be chronic, unless it's something that, like, if they have chronic COPD, but they went to the hospital for acute exacerbation, I can't say that word, exacerbation, y'all know what I'm trying to say. But if they had an acute episode on top of their chronic, then I can use it. But if it's nothing that brought them to the hospital, even though that is a higher paying diagnosis, I cannot use it. It has to be something that's acute, that brought them to us, or something that we're monitoring, or, you know. So yeah, but COVID is easy, because I know you got COVID. I don't have to look. All I got to do is just put COVID in. But if it wasn't, I would have to search through their profile and figure out the primary diagnosis and put it in. I don't have to put all their diagnoses in right now. I do if I have the time, but it's not expected to be all in today. I'll probably do it Monday. This weekend I have to come back because I'm manager on duty on Sunday, so I probably will do it then. But I'm just showing you guys what I do in admission. So I put his diagnoses in. Like I said, if it wasn't, then I will go searching for diagnoses and I'll put it in. So after I did that, so now I have to go on to my laptop, and I think I told you guys after the meeting I had to come back because I had to fill out certain certs and make sure certs was up to date for the doctor. So each resident that's getting therapy 5 times a week, whether it's physical therapy or occupational therapy, they have to get these certs and recerts, which the doctor has to sign to say, yes, this patient still needs skilled nursing because blah blah blah, whatever I put on here. So if they have to sign it to recert them every 4 weeks, because they have 100 days. So every 4 weeks we're going to re-sign, the doctor's going to re-sign to say, yes, they still need these services, yes, they still need these services, yes, they're still on this service until the 100 days are up, or until their last covered day, until they've reached their highest potential. But Every new admission, I have to make their paper. I'm gonna show, I don't know if you guys can see it. So every new resident, this is their admission. When they first come in, this is their 14-day research to let them know that they've been here 14 days. Yes, they, excuse my nails, that yes, they still need the services. Then this is a 30-day, and then it's another 30-day, and they keep going down as long as they stay. Now if they leave after the 14-day and do not stay full 30, then of course we don't go to this one. But as long as they stay through the 100 days, then we continue this paper. They get that, but I'm gonna show y'all how it looks. So this is what the tracker looks like. So when I changed the admission date, I don't know if y'all can see that, but when I change the admission date, all this changes. But it lets me know what day the doctor has to sign on day 14th right here. It shows me day 30 down here. And then it keep going on, so forth, so forth. So it tells me when the doctor needs to sign. But this is a tracker that I have to do for every resident. My building name will go here, the resident's name here, the day they admitted, admitting diagnoses, what cold therapy is treating them for, and then their hospital stay. And then, like I say, as I put their admission date in, all of this changes, because 14 days from their admission date is when the doctor has to sign within that time, then 30, then 60, as I showed you on that research paper. So this is a tracker to keep me on track, to let me know when those 14 days is, when those 30 days is that the doctor has to sign. Y'all, my camera is dying. But so that's what I'm doing now, and I'll be back once I'm finished to show you what I do with that when that's done, because my camera is dying. Y'all, I absolutely hate the way I look on this camera, but anyways, I had to jump on my phone because my camera is dying. But I just filled out that PPS pathway form, and now I'm going to put the face sheet, and I'm going to put the face sheet and that PPS pathway form, staple those together, and then I have a book. Hold on. I can bring it back. There we go. And then I have a big book. Y'all can't, I don't know if y'all can see it. I probably can't. Where I put this in as a tracker. And then I told you I print out 2 face sheets. So I'll move this out the way. So then I open my care plan book, where I have my care plans already assigned for my long-term patients. So any new patient that comes in, I just add them onto my list. And their care plan has to be any day after their assessment date. So if their assessment date was on the 27th, any day after that I could do their care plan meeting, because that gives us time to finish their assessments, and it gives us time to put our decisions in the care plans. Because after our mission assessment, it tells you what they triggers for, and then it allows us to decide what we're going to do for that trigger. So if they trigger for falls, that's going to go in their care plans, and we're going to decide why it triggered for falls and what we're going to do to like what is our plan of care for that specific thing. So falls, so forth, pressure ulcers, so forth. So we do it after that, because then we determine what's all going on with the patient, and then we can make a care plan. And then after the care plan, we would have a care plan date with him or the family or whoever that's responsible for this patient. If he's a self, then we would do it with him. But if he's not, you know, dementia, he has dementia or anything like that, we would do it with a responsible party. So his admission day is on the 27th. We only do care plans on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So then, which I already have my dates already out. So the 27th, which is my birthday, child. So yeah. So his would have to be, the 27th is actually a Thursday, and we don't have any more care plans in the month of January after the 27th. So it will have to be February 1st. So what I do is on the top of their face sheet, I put care plan. And it would be February 1st on a Tuesday. and whatever times that I have available, which we can do 2 p.m. That's the first slot. Then I would add him to my list so that I'll know. And let the team know when they come. And then once I do that, then I give this to receptionist. She has her own paper that she input all this information that I just said. Like, it's like a template, and all she have to do is put his name in, put that I said the care plan is such and such date, and then she send it off to the family, so that she send it off to the family, and she also give it to the residents so they'll know when their care plan is as well. So that's what we do. So that's what I do for all my admissions. We have 3 of those, so I have to do that step 3 times. Yeah, plus with my assessments and everything else. Y'all probably looking like, girl, what? That's what I'm telling y'all. If y'all want to get into MDS, it's nothing like regular nursing. It's like nothing like regular nursing, girl. Nothing, okay? And see, like, if you was the assistant, like how I was before, I wouldn't do all this. You know, I just sat over there at the other desk to do whatever she told me to do, whatever assessments, long-term assessments. She was the one to do all this. And now I don't have a me like that used to sit over there. So now I'm doing everything myself. So I had to make a quick stop at the DMV, which is where I'm at right now, to get my license situated so I can be back to driving, because I know my boyfriend tired of me taking me around everywhere, but that's what the fuck you gotta do. So yeah, I'm at the DMV. As you can see, I thank God there's not that many people in here. I think I probably would be next. So I got my number and I'm just waiting. So y'all, I'm finally back from the DMV. Right now it is 4:50 and it's 4:50. I ate my lunch already. I ate me some Sonics, but I'm gonna finish up my assessments for today, and I'm gonna talk to y'all when I'm done. Because that's all that I'm finna do right now. I'm finna try to finish these up, and I'm gonna see if I got any pain assessments for today and tomorrow that I have to do, because I'm back on Sunday, and anything that's due on Sunday I can do then. Normally, if I wasn't manager on duty for the weekend, then I would do everything for Sunday as well. I would do everything for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on Friday, so that I don't have to worry about any deadlines that was due on Sunday, because I'll get it done ahead of time. But since I'll be here Sunday, I'm not going to rush to get those done, because I'll get it done on that day. So yeah, that's all that is going on right now, y'all. I swear, it's just, this is what goes on, like busy computer work type shit and office type work. When I'm done, I can like show y'all my desk and stuff, because when I tell you I have papers everywhere, I do, because it's a lot that you have to keep up with. I'm the gatekeeper of a lot of stuff, so it's a lot of pressure on MDS. But yeah, so I'm gonna do my assessments. Finish those up, do my last little bit of stuff. I want to get out of here by 8 o'clock tonight. Yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to do these assessments and to get everything else situated. So yep, I will talk to y'all later when something changes, because this is probably where I'll be at for the next 3 hours. Hey y'all, so right now I'm gonna go down to one of the units to go and talk to one of the nurses. I'm doing an assessment, and like I said, you have to make sure everything is accurate. So I'm going down to ask about these things, if y'all can see, about walking, standing, toileting, and bathing, to see if it's accurate, so I can make sure I'm coding accurate. Because if it's not greater when the patient left, then that's a decline in ADLs, and that could be bad on the building. So that's why you have to make sure everything is accurate. So now I'm gonna go down to the unit to do staff interviews with the CNA and the nurses to see exactly what this patient was doing. So that's where I'm going. Yeah, on my way down there talking to the nurse, I went and got me some of these, what they call, juicy bars, fruit gummies, y'all. These is so fire. When I tell you they so good, and they got like I don't know, the centers is filled with whatever flavor it is, y'all. It's so good. And then I know I shouldn't have it, but I got me a soda. I haven't had a soda in a long time, so let's not do that. My trainer wrote me today and was just like, when is you ready? Like, he been writing me. That's why I love my trainer. But I promise y'all, after my birthday, I'm finna jump right back into working out. Y'all haven't seen me since I started YouTube. I haven't been working out, so y'all haven't seen me like in that phase. But right before I made my first channel, no, I mean not my first channel, right before I made my first video, actually I was working out before I made my first video. I was still working out, but when I made my day in the life of a MDS nurse, that very first day in the life of a nurse, I recently had just stopped working out because it was just a lot. With this type of work, it's just hard to work out, and my trainer is very good. Like, he worked with me with whatever hours, like he gonna make sure I get it in, and he always motivate me. Like, I'm just ready to get back into that groove after my birthday, because I'm not finna, I just got a lot going on. And yeah, so I'm finna finish eating this. I came back and I got my answers that I needed about my residence, so I'm finna plug that in and I'm finna finish working. But that is what I do on a daily. So when I'm doing assessments, and if I don't know the patient, I want to make sure, and if it's a new resident that I'm doing like an admission assessment on, I like to go down and ask, like, what was the resident actually doing with the people that works with these residents all the time, like the CNAs and the nurses, because I want to make sure it's accurate, especially on admission. Because like I said, for example, if I put on it that the patient was independent with toileting, and then when her discharge assessment comes and it finds out that she really was extensive assist with toileting, that's going to show a decline in ADL functioning. And like I said, that plays a big part on the overall star rating, because it shows like, hey, this resident came to y'all building with independent with toileting and she left with extensive assist, but how when she was on therapy? You get what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, like y'all star rating gonna go down. It's gonna like have an effect on that, because it's like, damn, y'all not top tier if residents coming up for therapy and they don't improve, they actually decline. You get what I'm saying? Even if it wasn't a real decline, but however I code it, that's how it's going to show up. So I have to make sure that it's accurate, because I don't want to put nothing inaccurate and it's not true. But if it is true, I mean, hey, it is true. But if it's not, you know, you don't want to do that. So that's just to explain that a little bit more about when I go and do interviews, staff interviews with the nurses, the CNAs, or whoever. Because yeah. So I'm finna finish watching my YouTube videos, finna finish my assessments. It is 5:26 right now, and I'm trying to get out of here by 8 o'clock, like I said. So yeah, I'm finna go. Y'all, so you probably can see by my face, I'm tired as hell. Remember I said I want to be out by 8 o'clock, but girl, at 9:30. And I'm not even finished with everything. I'm finished with what I'm gonna get finished with today, and that's just that. I come back on Sunday. I think I already said it, as manager on duty, so I'm gonna do some more of my work that needs to be completed. But this is it for the night. I'm gonna wrap it up and I'm finna head out. Like, my boyfriend is getting ready to go to work. I can't even go home to spend time with him. So y'all just make sure, if y'all want to do MDS, just know that this is what goes on, okay? And this is almost every day for me. This is like the latest I've been in a while, but I just had so much stuff to do today and still not even finished. So I'm finna head out. I'm finna meet my boyfriend to see him, because he's actually on his way to work. So we finna meet each other so I can see him, and then I'm finna take my black ass home. So I'll see y'all when I get home, and we'll talk about this day and wrap it up. So yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Here go, y'all. Girl, I want you to know, and every little thing that you need, I gave it away, but you still bring down on me. Oh yeah. Oh, that's my shit. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna sing to y'all before I go in this house, because yeah, I got a song for y'all. I'm pretty sure you know what song. Jesus. I'm finna sing for y'all. I don't care nothing about these people, right? Y'all, cause this my shit right here. What you do, I'm empowered. You give me a superpower. Together the world could be ours. Instantly it's thunder showers, storming for a couple hours. I could do this for hours and hours and hours. song make you want to sing to your nigga all night, all motherfucking night, like all night. All night. So yeah, everybody who said they don't like that song, like, girl, boy, whatever the fuck, how do y'all not like that song? Y'all, sorry for my language, I'm trying to work on my cursing, but girl, that is my shit. It make you want to be like all in love, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could sing this to you for hours, the fuck. Yeah, but anywho, y'all, I'm home. This is crazy. This is how it always is. Whenever I get off and it be late like this, I don't know if it's like the sleepy brain that like makes you think that you is up and rejuvenated, because that's how I feel. Like I'm up and rejuvenated. And this is how it used to be when I used to work 11 to 7, or when I used to work 3 to 11 and got off at 11 o'clock. When 11 o'clock come, I'm like up and moving. But I was just tired like not too long ago. So yeah, I'm finna go inside and I'm finna unwind. I miss my baby Penelope. That's what I'm talking about. And y'all, I met up with my boyfriend. That's probably what, like, you know, made me feel a little bit better, because I got to see him before he went to work. But yeah, so I'm gonna see y'all when I get in the house. Let me quit. Y'all, so I'm back at the house. Well, I'm in the house now, and Penelope was happy to see me per usual. I'm letting her use the bathroom now. And y'all, my boyfriend's so funny, so I'm not gonna share how the house looked, but so I told y'all I met with him before he went to work, and he's telling me like, oh, when he get home in the morning, he finna straighten up, he finna do this, he finna do that. And I'm just like, okay. So he's like, when I met up with him, he was just like, yeah, you don't gotta touch nothing when you get to the house. So my head the whole time, I'm thinking like, okay, why is he saying that? I bet it's a mess. I bet he done made a mess. Sorry, y'all. And when I get here, of course it's a mess. He got clothes everywhere. Like, he's the mess. Like, when he clean up. But one thing about it, like, I really don't too much have to worry about cleaning up, because my boyfriend does it all. He loves to clean. He's a very clean ass person. But like, he can also mess up too. So I guess he had caught himself starting to clean up and organize, and then got the place a mess. I see he went and got some tissue and stuff. And I love when he do it, but y'all, I'm gonna just show y'all the type of tissue that he got, okay? Tissue that he got. Like, you know something is up when you get, how many is this? 6 rolls for $1. 6 rolls for $1, so you know something is up. But he got 2 packs of this. He's so funny though. But I let him do his thing. I don't talk trash. I let him do his thing or whatever. But I think that shit's so funny. So I'm home, y'all. I can't wait. I'm finna jump my ass in the shower. I'm finna get in the shower, girl. I can't wait. I'm finna get in a hot shower. I'm finna take these clothes off, put them in the washing machine, and yeah, it feels so good to be home. It's Friday, and every Friday feels good. I just love it. So yeah, y'all. So this is the end of the video. I know this is a different type of nursing video. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I just want to show y'all what I do as a nurse. And I am five years in, y'all. It does not even feel like it, but this April will be 5 years as licensed practical nurse. It don't even feel like it. Like, time is flying. I don't know why I be wanting to tell people 3 years, y'all, but it's 5 years. Like, that's crazy. But 5 years into it as a nurse, and I'm in management and I'm doing MDS. Now, it may seem like a lot of work. It may seem like a struggle, which it is, but you also have to think I do not have an assistant. A building of over 100 beds, I think it's 120 beds or something like that, facility does not only need one MDS coordinator. Okay, when I was working at my other building, I was assisting somebody and they had 2. But I was a part-time and it was a full-time, so I was float between the building I'm at now and another building. But still, they only had 90 beds and they had 1.5 person. Before me and the lady that was at my other building that has the 90 beds was there, they had 2 full-time nurses there. So just imagine like how, I can only imagine how easy that was. So when I finally get an assistant, and an assistant that's gonna work, then things would be much easier, much smoother for me. But this is the life of MDS coordinator now, with 1 person in the building. And even if I wasn't by myself, those still the duties that I would do. But a load will be taken off for me. I wouldn't have to do all of these assessments because I'll have another person there that is doing it. So this is what I go through on a daily. So when I say like I can't really upload videos how I want to, or even if I do, you know what I'm saying, even if I do upload twice a week, like that's a lot because I work a lot. So I'm always like, it's just a lot. I'm just doing a lot. But yeah, I do love my job, don't get me wrong. I love my job. I cannot see myself going back to bedside nursing. I have my times where I'm just like, I'm sick of this job. Please give me back the keys because I'm not doing this no more. But I love my job. It's a great pay. This is something that I've always wanted to do as a child. Not so much nursing, but I wanted to, I wanted an office job. Like I've always been like a person that loves to write, that loves to do paperwork, that loves to file. Like I've always been that since a little girl. So it's just nice that I got that now as an adult with a nursing position. So yeah, that's just a recap of my day. Today was a struggle, and you also have to have a good team too, because if you don't have a good team, it's gonna make your life 10 times harder. And that's kind of where I'm at with my building. Like we got a good team when we want to have one, but when we don't have time to slack in neither department. So when you slack in a department, it all defects MDS. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it pushes me behind. But like I said, I love my job. I just pray that I get better at my job, that I have patience, and that's what I pray for every day. Like even in the mornings, I pray for patience, because sometimes I can be like bad tempered, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm that sweet person that'll hold stuff in all the time, but like when I'm fed up, you gonna hear me loud, and you gonna hear me clear. Okay, so that's my thing there. So yeah, I just wanted to come in and end the vlog, and hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. Please let me know. I've done an MDS type of video, like a week in the life, but it was not as in-depth as this one, because I didn't really show you guys exactly what I did all day. And this is like pretty much what I do all day. Wednesdays is some different because we have more meetings than what we have on a regular basis, but this is typically what I do every day. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not normally out of there at 9:30. 8 o'clock, 7:30 is when I'm out, but I still be pulling like almost 12s every day, like at least 10 and a half hours every day. So yeah, good thing I'm not salary, because if I was salary, they would have had to up the pay, which I'm still getting paid good, but they would have had to up the pay if I was salary, because I work when I'm home. I pull all these hours, like there's no way I could be salary. So yeah, but like I said, just think about it. I think, my personal opinion, I don't have kids. So if I had kids, I probably wouldn't stay in this job long by myself, because having kids and trying to maintain MDS, like look at the hours. You don't have time to spend with your kids, which is why the person that was there, she got promoted to a higher up, which is like home based. She come out to buildings, of course, sometimes, but she is home based. So she get to spend time with her kids, because sitting in the office where I'm at, in that position, she didn't have time with her kids. She didn't have time for nothing, because she was always working. So like a person who has kids, even little kids, it's probably not the ideal job if you are the only one in the office. Like if you got help, plenty of help, then yeah. But if you don't, it's not. I mean, I probably couldn't do it with the child, because I still be missing out on time with Penelope, and I also be missing out time with my boyfriend. And I mean, thank God he's not a picky person, because if he was, then he probably would complain about how I'm never home. But he sees me, and he works too. He's a busy person, but he still gets to see me, especially on weekends and stuff like that. So he's not really like, oh, you always work. He's the type to like, push me and motivate. Like, if that's what you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But thank God he's not that type of person, because it probably would have an effect on my relationship. My dog, I know she'd be upset with me because she'd be missing me. I'll be going all day. And thank God he's here during the day, because he can tend to her and, you know, love on her, show her affection and stuff like that, because she needs it. She's a very needy puppy. So yeah, all in all, I love my job. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all thumbs up, comment down below, let me know that y'all enjoying it. And if y'all want more, I can always do more. I can show y'all different things, different days when I'm doing something different. You know, I can always do that and do more for you guys. So yes, please let me know. And I appreciate y'all if y'all made it all the way to the end of this video. Please make sure that you give me a, let's see, give me a, oh my baby, I didn't mean to do that. Give me a kind of hard. Oh, give me a nurse's emoji in the comment section down below. If you made it all the way to the end, give me a nurse's emoji. I don't care what shade of nurses emoji, just give me one down in the comment section down below. Either give me the nurses emoji or give me the syringe emoji, and that'll let me know that y'all fuck with y'all girl, that y'all watch me all the way to the end, because I told y'all, if y'all make it all the way to the end, I fuck with y'all. I fuck with everybody. I fuck with all my subscribers, but I fuck with y'all in a special type of way, and that's just on what? Period. Yeah, y'all, I almost completely forgot that I was gonna show you guys the scrubs that I got on the scrub bus that comes to my job. They're scrubs on wheels. I'm pretty sure you can search them, and you can also order stuff, but they come to our buildings, and they actually take it out of payroll if you want to, or you can pay for it right then, but they out of over 8 paychecks. Let me see if I have the receipt in here to show you guys how much I spent. Yeah, that's right here. They end up giving me the ADON discount, which, because I would be closer to the ADON, they end up giving it to me because they just like me, and I've always been shopping from them ever since they've been coming. So this is the total of how much I spent. Let's see if y'all can see that. So I spent $321. They gave me a $58 discount, which is damn good. But so the one that I have on, the jacket and the pants, is Med Couture, y'all, and the material on it is thin, but it's like stretchy at the same time. It's comfortable, and I like the ones that have like the collar on it, but it's comfortable. So I got the blue set, so just the same thing I got on, I got it, and it's just long pants all the way down to the bottom, and it has Med Couture on the pockets. It has the label on the pockets. Y'all, I think this might be my favorite uniform brand, Med Couture. And, you know, it has the logo on it. I could have got a large in these pants. I got an extra large because they're very loose. And I should have got a large. I could have got a large, but I decided to do the extra large. This is just comfortable. I got the shirt to match it, so it's the same set as this one that I got on. This is the shirt. Nothing special. Got the pockets, and then it has the label on the arms. And this is like, it has like this kind of detail in the back. I don't know if y'all can tell, nothing special. And then I also bought the, which they didn't have it in stock on the bus, but I bought the jacket, the same color jacket, to match this, the blue, and it looked just like this, but it's just blue. And then I also bought the green one to match this whole green set. I also bought the green jacket to match, because I'm just the type of person, I like to get solid color clothes. Solid color scrubs. I just love solid color scrubs. And then when it matched with the jacket, I got me a I got me a white jacket, and I got this in the Healing Hands brand, This is how this one look. That's the Healing Hands, and it's a large. Y'all, this is my favorite jacket. So I've already had this jacket. It's just a white jacket, and it feels just like this brand, the Med Couture brand, but it just don't got the things like this. I have this jacket already, but I messed it up. My dumb ass washed it with some purple, my dark purple scrubs, and it turned it purple. So I had to get me another, and I'm gonna throw that one in the trash. I didn't even realize I got all this stuff. This, I know I said I don't like prints like that, which I'm surprised I even got it, but I got this. It's also in the Med Couture brand, but I love Med Couture. I'm telling y'all, I think Healing Hands is like gonna be my second favorite now, but I think I love Med Couture brand. So it's the Med Couture. I got that in the extra large, and it just looks like so. This is, I swear my shirts look so big. But this is how it look. It has butterflies all over it, and it has pink, it's gray. I got some gray pants to go with this already. But the reason why I got this pink, the reason why I bought this is because I bought this jacket, and it's the Wheels Scrubs on Bus got their own brand, which is called Touch, and this is the jacket. I don't like the material. I don't like it, but I like pink. I don't have a pink jacket, so I wish they had this in either the Healing Hands or the Med Couture. But it's called Touch, and I got this in a medium because they stuff run huge, and so this still runs a little bit big. But I just got a regular one. This is how the arms look, the end of the arms. So I just got a jacket, and I got it to go with the shirt because they didn't have an all pink scrub set, so I got that to go with my gray pants, girl. And the last thing I got is another, I'm telling y'all, Med Couture, another black, so the same as the blue and this one that I have on. I got the black one. It's the same exact thing, y'all. I love this. It's drawstring. So the pants, I don't know if I showed y'all that, but they are drawstring, and that's how it look. It has the Med Couture on it. And I got the whole set in black. So I got the pants, and I got the black shirt to go, and it looks just like the blue one, and this one I already showed you. And of course I got the black jacket to go with that. I also brought this pen from them. An elephant, thought it was so cute. And then I also got this one. It's a pig on a scooter. I'm in love with stuff like this. Like, this is so, I'm so girly, y'all, till it don't make no sense. Y'all probably have already seen me wear this one, but I got this the last time they came. This is the one that I got the last time, so yeah, they're so cute. But I'm so girly. This one ain't as heavy as this one, but it's still a little bit heavy because all the rhinestones and stuff on it. But yeah, I told y'all I was gonna show y'all. I wanted to actually try it on for y'all, but girl, I'm tired. As y'all can see, it's 10:48, and I'm ready to like wind down, y'all. So maybe in the future, like when I do more scrub shopping, because I buy scrubs all the time. I have 1,000,001 scrubs, girl. So yeah, that is all that I have. So I just want to show y'all that, like I said, in the future I probably can do scrub hauls and try on hauls with y'all if that's what y'all want. Just make sure y'all let me know down below, and I will serve y'all what y'all want, because I just love y'all like that. So yes, y'all, this is the end of the video, and for real, this is the end of the video, and I love y'all, and I will most definitely see you guys in the next video. Bye, girl.